Welcome to Learning with AJ. I know this may seem like a joke because all my other videos are very comical, but this video is going to be very factual. That is why I have this notepad, to make sure I get my facts straight. Alright, so today we'll be talking about the element oxygen and its implications in chemistry. So oxygen is a non-metal in the chalcogen group. Chalcogen coming from the Greek word chalkos, which means copper, although oxygen doesn't really have much to do with copper. Other elements in the chalcogen group are sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, and livermonium, which is synthetic. So oxygen has an atomic number of 8, meaning that it has 8 protons and 8 electrons because it's a stable atom. It also has 8 neutrons in the O16 isotope, which is the most common one. It is a highly reactive non-metallic element, and it makes up almost half of the mass of the Earth's crust. Hey Diego, did you know that the electron structure of oxygen is 1s squared, 2s squared, 2p to the 4th? Which means that there are 2 electrons in the first electron rung, or shell if you want to call it that. There are 2 electrons in the second shell sublevel S, and 4 in the second shell sublevel P. Right, Diego? Oxygen has an allotrope, which is ozone, O3, 3 oxygen molecules, which protects the biosphere from ultraviolet radiation. Oxygen condenses at 90.20 Kelvin, which is negative 182.95 degrees Celsius, or negative 297.31 degrees Fahrenheit, and freezes at 54.36 Kelvin, negative 218.79 Celsius, or negative 361.82 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so you may have noticed I shuttered the notebook and gained water. That's because it's about 90 degrees out here. But besides that, I'm going to start talking about plants, which I know a lot about. So oxygen is created by the plants through photosynthesis. That happens when the plants take water and carbon dioxide and process it into oxygen, which we breathe. It's a cycle that never ends as long as there is life on this planet that breathes in oxygen and converts it to CO2, which plants like to use. This has been the first wonderful edition of Learning with AJ. I hope you learned something.